Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
What's up, Energizer? Welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize, and as always, it is me, your host, Spencer Jones. Welcome to Friday, the last day of the work week, at least when this episode goes out live. If you're watching this after that, cool. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining me. I want you all to know that you are amazing, that you are worthy, and you are enough just the way you are. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter the amazing things you've done, no matter the mess ups you've had, you're still amazing, worthy, and enough. And I'll tell you, we've all had some incredible mess ups. I'm trying to keep it PG. I want to say another word in there. But we have all messed up before. We have all made mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over it. Give yourself some love and grace. And let's keep going. You've also had some incredible wins in your life. If you look for them and you see them and embrace them, you've had some incredible wins. Take the time to see them and savor them, because I promise you that they are there. You are stronger than you think. You have this beautiful light that people see and feel, and it's changing the world. Never stop being you. Never stop shining bright. And today, I invite you to stop using the word should. Maybe even the word could. Especially when you're referring to yourself. Oh, I should have done this. I should have said that. Should. We just end up should-having all over ourselves. How often do you say the word should? Back in the day, I would say since I could remember as a kid, through my early to mid 30s, I said should a lot. They should do that. I should have said that. And a lot of times when it was directed at me, it was my inner bully talking. That inner critic was trying to beat me up and saying, you should have done better. You should have done that, said this, or you could have done this, that, the other thing. All to just belittle me, to make me feel small and worthless so my ego or that inner critic can feel high and mighty. And when I was referring that should or could have to other people, it was generally putting myself in a higher ranking to them. Well, they should have done this. I know better. They could have done this. They should have done this. Yeah, you know what? Hindsight's 2020 for ourselves. When we look at other people, we put ourselves almost in that, like we're looking backwards because we're outside looking in, saying, oh, yep, I'm better than you are, and you should have done this. Okay, like, great. Maybe we learn something from looking backwards, and we often do, right? Hindsight is 2020. We learn from those experiences. When we look at other people, see what they're doing, we can learn and grow from that. But the shoulds doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve them saying it. We can observe those things and recognize and learn and grow from them. But as soon as that word should comes out of our mouth, man, it deflates either us or the other person. And that doesn't help the world. That doesn't make the world a better place. And don't get me wrong, there's probably times in the podcast where I've said should, and in our workshops and master classes and whatever else, and things that I've led, I've probably have said should at times. I'm still working at it. I'm a lot better than what I used to, but I still struggle with it at times. And when I feel like this is the only word that seems to fit, I try to really, really double and triple check. But sometimes it happens, right? So what do? I give myself love and grace in that moment. And that's exactly what I invite you to do. When you start recognizing that, when you recognize that point when you say, oh, I should have done this, I could have done that, the could have, should have, and even would haves, pause. when you recognize that. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, where did this come from? Where does this stem from? Why am I saying it? Is it to learn something? Then try saying it as a way to learn without the should, could, or would have. If you're saying it to somebody else, pause and ask yourself, well, why am I saying should? Is it to be helpful and beneficial, truthfully? Is it putting me in a position of more power, a higher status than them? How could you say it without the word should, could, or would have? Sometimes it's really easy, and oftentimes I found it's easy to change that language around. We don't need the word should, could, would. Sometimes it's a little trickier, and that's okay. But see what you can to do to recognize when you say it. First step, become aware of when you say it. Then when you're ready, take the second step. So you become aware. The second step is to change it. Change your language. And in that process, recognize where it's stemming from. And this goes with all words, right? That's words that should have, could have, would have. Those are very common words for us. But if we replace it with another word, what is that meaning behind that word, that intention that we're saying behind it? Is it still trying to belittle us or the other person? Well, that doesn't help. Words go a long way. Our intentions go even farther. Let's be intentional about the words we choose, the intentions we put behind them. And remember to give yourself and give other people grace. Because it can be difficult. We're going to forget at times. And that's okay. So give yourself some love, some grace, and let's drop the should have, could have, would have. Let's drop those. Let's let them go. Release them. Recognize when you say them or when you're about to say them, and say them no more. All right, let them go. And choose something else instead. That's my challenge for you today and this weekend, and even going forward from there. All right, that's all I got. Keep being you. Keep shining bright. Let's drop those should have, could have, would haves. And remember to give yourself some love and grace in that process. All right, have an awesome day. And until next time, I will catch you later.
Yeah.